start the stream like 15 minutes earlier, but I don't really care. This is not a stream I want to spend too much time on, so I will be setting everything up. But as I said before, this is not a stream I really want to work on right now. It's just meant for like just meant for jokes, you know. Let's see. Alrighty then. Before I start though, let me just cancel that. Boom. Now before I truly start, let's see. I'm doing something right now before I truly get started. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, so this is mostly for just to keep a record on here. I know that last time I think I did one of these similar streams on Twitch. The thing about it is that it doesn't save. Eventually that stream will go away. So, besides that, let's see. I'm not sure which. I'm probably gonna start with. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start with a different garage. I'll probably leave the nightclub for last. No, maybe not for last. Maybe for like for other for another time. So apart from that, kind of want to go over here. Also, since I'm playing on PS4, obviously, I'm not gonna have the best quality. Hold on, before that, gotta make sure that I have sound music off, because yeah, gotta make sure I have music off. So let's see, what garage should I start with? We'll go to my... What is it called again? Oh, I forgot what it's called. I haven't played GTA in a long time, so I might be a little bit rusty. I literally just started playing yesterday again. Let's see that money. Are you sure? Hold on, wait for it. The thing came up. Right there. Yeah, I was not lying. I truly do have 114 million. As a matter of fact, I think in total, if we go to career overall income, if I were to save up all my money, I would have had at least $1 billion. But I only have like 114 million, so like this is the most I have. Anyways, I expect the stream to be like 40 minutes long. Not that long. We'll be going over, I would say, every garage. Nah, I crashed. I was looking at chat. I know that sometimes the comments get... Yeah, see, for some reason on YouTube, the comments don't really pop up. Let me refresh the page. Nah. No, I see your first comment, Jesus. I don't see the second one. So, if that's the case, I might have to, check the comments through the PlayStation. So here we are, first garage showcasing. Although I think I'm missing a car. Usually I'm not a huge cars
Morse
guy,
Mutual.
you know.
We're here to help. Sure.
But yeah, most of these are like a mil, maybe. Not all of them, but most of them. This is just one garage, by the way. Let's see. Obviously, this one's styled after Bumblebee. You'll probably see another car like this. And you'll probably see cars like these where they have all white or at least one single color and matching wheels. This just means that I haven't come up with a cool paint job for them. We have this one over here. Purple flames, you know, why not? This one, I didn't care too much about the interior, but it's a nice looking car. This one, I like it. You know, cool colors. Then here we have the Jester RR. I might not say the names for most of them. I like it. Then we have this one. Don't like it too much, but you know, the livery it's alright. Then we have this car, which by itself, I think in all black looks cool, but I didn't want to leave it like that. And then you have this thing. As you can see, the main has like a main paint job and then discolored wheels, which means I really haven't thought about anything about it. So we'll be taking the Jester RR2. I'm not sure if I have anything in this garage. In this garage, I don't think I have anything at all either. So we'll be heading to these places over here. We'll be heading to the agency. Oh boy, hold on. Bruh. Also, despite me having all these cars, I'm not the best driver. So I know I did a stream like this all the way back then, but I'm not sure where it went. Most likely it was on Twitch. The duration I think was 43 minutes. Damn. That guy over there is mad. Also says I'm on PlayStation 4. Some graphics might not load in or textures. Did I get another message? Bruh. Alright, so I can't put this car in here. Go back into the jump. Oh. Okay, I think I know which one you mean. Do you mean... Yes, it's over here. Isn't it? Hold on. Oh yeah, this jump right here, right?
Calm the fuck down, you animal!
I'm guessing it's that jump. Alright, here we go. Most likely I will lose this car. Alright, so I looked at the track completely there, so I didn't get to see the jump. You know what, we'll do the nightclub. I think, actually, no, but then again, the nightclub has all the nice cars. We'll go to agency. We'll go to, actually, no, I know this actually, underground passages, so. 8 out of 10, I'll take it. That car is an 8 out of 10. Most cars, I'm literally going to show you, I had no reason to buy. I just wanted them. Before I left, actually no, before almost every update, I used to have like an easy 150. 150 mil in the bank. But I've slowly gone down. So anyways, let's see what we have here. We have the Zeno, honestly, one of the worst cars I possibly got. Suspension is too low. I don't like it. It looks cool, but I don't like it. Then we have the Baller LST. The only reason I got this is because I do have the other Ballers. So I might as well just get that one. This is another one, no reason to get. I just got it because it's a part of a new update. Then we have this one. I just bought it because it looks cool. You know, it's a nice looking vehicle. You can armor it too. Then you have this one, as you can see, all white with unmatched rims, which means I haven't put anything on this car just yet. And then you have this bike. This paint job is gonna come up a lot. This bike was like 2 million, wasn't it? If we go to motorcycles, it is this, yeah, 2.4 just for a bike. And then we have this one. Honestly, I prefer that one over this one. I still bought both of them, but I really didn't have to. Actually, I didn't even know I had. Oh, I like this garage. Alright, I like this one. It's not because, you know, it has cool cars or anything. It's because of what I did to this garage. Here we have the Comet Retro Custom, the Comet Safari, the Comet SR, the Comet S2, the Comet S2, whatever that last word is, and then the Growler, which is technically a Comet. Well, it looks similar to a Comet. It's still a Fister, which I think are Porsches in this game. And then, this car's not mine. But this whole garage right here is mostly Comets. As a matter of fact, I think we'll be taking one of these. I think my favorite one out of all of these, I think might be the this one. Nice colors. I like it. Next garage. Not my fault. Now, I'm pretty sure I have some cars in here that are... This garage... I have all three garages. But... over these few months, they sort of became disorganized. And I have no idea what's in each. You know, before I used to have a system. Like... Bugatti's over there. Lamborghini's over there. But now, I don't even know what's inside of them. I mean, yeah, look. So... here we have a Z-Type. I think I have 3 of these, I think. Yeah, I think I have like 3 of these. Then you have a Panther. An adorable car right here. And here you have the Menacer, another useless vehicle. Just wanted to get it because it looks cool. I wouldn't just go. I wouldn't buy the Menacer, to be honest. Just buy the Insurgent, and then transform into the pickup custom. It's way better. Here we have another adder. You know, no big deal. The ZR350. Again, you're gonna be seeing this paint job a lot. And then this. I mostly leave cars like this because I have no ideas for them, and I'm probably not going to drive them around. Actually, I think that one, the Z-Type, I think it's a casino vehicle that I won, even though I already had it. I actually might have another one laying around. Alright, here we have this car. Honestly, this car was the hardest to get a paint job for. This front part is just livery, and then the back part is an actual just purple. Now this one, I would say is better than the Zeno, the Ignis. It's pretty much just a more slimmed version of a Zentorno. Then we have 2 of these, you know, one to represent each major gang in Los Santos, the Ballers and the Families. You know, whenever I feel like, you know, I need to represent either one of them, I just take one of these out. The ETR1, another vehicle you don't need to get. It's really expensive, I think, for a mid-performance supercar. But that's all I'll say about that. Then you have this, which I'm not sure when I got this. Then we have the Banshee. This is, I think, it's the custom version. Okay. Up here, yeah, I'm missing some vehicles. Damn. Oh yeah. I make this, even though it's a good SUV, it's really good. Probably one of the best. You know, the fact that it's called the Novak. I mean, but overall, this is a nice looking SUV. Really fast too, but you know, it's a nice looking SUV. I like it. Then we have its twin cousin over here. The reason I say twin cousin is because technically it doesn't. They don't look exactly the same, but they are similar enough. If I would just say get either one, I'd just say get the Novak instead of this. I think the Novak's actually way cheaper too. Then you have this. The Champion. Which, if I remember correctly, you could put a ridiculous spoiler on this. And it just didn't look good. I got it with the spoiler. That's not the spoiler right there, but I used to have it on there. Until I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't like it. Okay, now I gotta go all the way down to the other garage. Yeah, this is gonna be a long stream. Holy shit. Long in that it's just mainly gonna be focusing on mostly vehicles. Then by this time I would have started. Alright, second garage. Let's see. Yep, just a complete mess of cars. Rebel GTS. I don't like it. It's really fat. I don't like it. It's a cool car. I wouldn't judge if you didn't get it, like if you got it, but I don't know. I don't like it that much. The Wagner. It's one of like the for if you want like a cheap supercar, well not cheap and like in less than a mil. This thing is still like 1.5, and a good performance car. The Wagner's up there, definitely it is. Although I think right now it's getting outcompeted with some of the newer cars. Duke of Death. I recently got this. Didn't care too much of it. Just put on a red paint job. The Entity XXR. I would say I've grown to hate this car, or actually to love this car. Before I actually used to hate this car. Absolutely used to hate this car. But after using it, I like it. I was never a fan of the FX ones, the entities. Consider there's only two. But overall, I like this, the Entity XXR. Although many people don't really know, it is actually among up there as one of the fastest cars. The Ocelot. I got this car just because I wanted it. I also think it's one of the oldest cars. And now we move on to this junk. This, the Tyrant, is a complete waste of money. Absolute waste. It's like 2.4. Let me fact check that right now. 2.4 for a really low performing car. Actually, I think it's way lower. Is it? No, it's definitely not this low. Tyrant. I think it's a blue car. There it is. 2.5. And it's by far the worst supercar you could ever buy. It's it feels slow, even though like you might say, this is fast, but compared to other supercars that are at least that amount of money, it's slow. Here we have another one. The Taipan. T-Pan. Tampon. I mean, I don't even know how I got this car. I thought it looked cool. It's similar to the Tyrant. It's low performing. You should probably save up for a better car or buy something else. Here we have the Dominator GTX, which supposedly can compare to the Hellfire over there. No, it cannot. The Hellfire will always be this thing. Uh, but if you wanted like a good overall lightweighted muscle car that's decently fast, sure, go for it. Here's one of the first cars that represent something like in either a movie or a show or something else. This car, even though it's a Gauntlet Classic, is supposed to be the car, the car from Cars, the Dynaco guy, the blue one. Unfortunately, the spoiler can't go more higher than that. I would have loved it to go more higher. But yeah, this is the car right there. Even though I think the shade of blue over there in the movie was a lot lighter than that. Yeah. Yeah, you might see other cars similar to this, like they're supposed to be from a movie or something else. Gauntlet Hellfire, fucking overrated, to be honest, dude. Honestly, one of the fastest muscle cars. Holy crap, dude. The amount of times I've lost to this thing. The thing about it is that it's heavy. It's a heavy muscle car. So do not take this on races. Where did I buy it? This one, I think it's in southern San Andreas. If I go to two-door, it should be somewhere down here, I think. I think it's a custom. Yeah, I think it was, yeah, it was this one. The Bravo Gauntlet Classic. This is a custom version, which means you have to take to Benny's, which is going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's really expensive, yes. It's First of all, the car already is super expensive, and just upgrading to the Benny's is like more expensive. Here we have the Stromberg. Uh, I mean, it was an okay car before the Toretto got released. Here we have the Cyclone. Apart from any rocket boosted cars, this thing has the fastest acceleration of any car, mainly because it's electric. The Morgan, which I think it's a hybrid, when this thing came out, I honestly thought it looked hideous. But I do like the car though. After driving it around, it's fun. Yeah, this floor hasn't really changed that much. What do I have upstairs? Ah, yes, okay. The S80RR, again, another car you don't have to get. I just got it because it looks cool. As a matter of fact, this actually used to be yellow. Because I remember I wanted it to look like a goldfish. Oh, okay. My favorite car with my favorite name. The Penetrator. It's not a fast car, so it's not that this car is really good. I just like the name. Don't really like the look, but it's okay. It's alright. The Deluxo, the Back to the Future car, the DeLorean. It's fun. The Vigilante, oof, honestly, this car, really fun to use, but really annoying to drive around, especially on the streets. The suspension is low to where it could run into the sidewalk, and you literally can't go over like roads. The iWagon. This, honestly, for an electric car, I do like this. This is electric, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's electric. Alright. It's alright. It's not that bad. Now, this is one of the free cars that you can get. The Paragon R. You just do all the missions for the casino, and then at the end, they'll tell you that there's a car waiting for you at the docks. If you want it, go collect it, yada yada yada. So yeah. And here we have my favorite electric car, the Raiden. Uh, honestly, I like the way it looks. Yeah, I just like the way it looks. Overall, it's if you want an electric car, it's not really the one you would get. I feel like the one you would get would probably be the Cyclone down there. But personally, me, I like that car. One of the better electric cars. Now, I think in this one, I think I already know what the first floor is. It's usually where I keep all my um, weaponized vehicles, or at least a decent amount of them. Once it loads in, there we go. Never mind. I don't know why I have. Oh, that's right. I don't know when this car got here, but I accepted the fact that it's here. The half track, the APC, the Karen Kara, pickup custom, and then the what do you call it again? The barrage. Yes. Overall, this is where I keep my weaponized vehicles. I think the Menacer was here instead of this British car. Oh, damn. Okay. I am missing a car. I don't know where it is. Cheetah Classic. Honestly, I think I like all the classics in this game. I think here actually might have been the Torero Classic. Alright. the this SC1. Honestly, it's just a nice compact vehicle. That's really all I got it for. The Krieger. Alright. The Kruger. This is one of the better top performing supercars right here. When this thing came out, it pretty much obliterated almost every other supercar. Except for... I'm not sure if it's in this garage. I don't think it is, because it's a Lamborghini. I have it somewhere else. But yeah, in terms of like top performance, fast, good handling, the Krieg is definitely up there, even though it's expensive. It's definitely up there. The Spectre Custom, honestly, this car, I just don't know what to do with it. I just gave it this paint job before. You had this really ugly green blue. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that car. The Pariah, okay. In terms of top speed, I think the Pariah is still up there among one of the fastest cars. I think before tuners came out, this was indeed the fastest car, even though it's considered a sport. It could completely outclass every supercar in a straight line. And then you have the Neo. This is surprisingly a good car. I didn't think it was going to be a good car, but surprisingly it is. I don't think I've won a race with it, but in terms of just going out there on the street, it's a pretty good car. Let's see. We have the FMJ. Only reason I got this is it's one of the older supercars. I just wanted to get it because it's one of the older ones. The Komoda. I think because it was a DLC vehicle. I think after a certain point, I started buying all DLC vehicles that came out. The Outcrawler, it was either between this one and the Outlaw, I think, or something. I really don't know. The other off-road, I just chose this one because I think it was better. The Devastate 8, this car when it came out before the Krieger, this was the top car. I don't think it is anymore, although you probably see people still using it in races. The VSTR. It's a cool SUV. But personally, me, I'm not a big fan of it. The Neo, another electric car. Fast acceleration, not as fast as the Cyclone, but pretty fast. And then we have the Schlagen GT. We'll most likely be taking the Neo, but not for long. I think that garage doesn't really have much in it. I think.
What on earth?
No fatal accidents. Just how I like it. Oh, I do have some stuff here. Ignore this car. This car, it's like just ignore it. It's nothing special. It's just there. The Death Bike. Is it called a Death Bike? Yeah, Future Shock Death Bike. Okay. Honestly, I do have some Arena War vehicles. I just got it because it's actually pretty cool. It does have a boost. You can jump with it. It shoots. Although it doesn't have the blades on the side, which means it can't kill anybody just by instant touch. This was a Halloween vehicle. This was also a Halloween vehicle. And you are just a big truck that I got. We'll probably be taking the death bike, most likely to the nightclub, since that's where majority of the good-looking vehicles are. Damn, he died. Oh well, too bad. Now, I'm pretty sure I do have one car. In the first level, which is a F1 car. Hold on. These cars don't really count since they're just part of the nightclub. I just got them for the business. But we gotta go to the nightclub level. Or it has to be the nightclub level, I think. Alright. It won't be here for long since it's just one car you can store here. Yeah, it's the BR8. Honestly, when it comes to, I think there's like 4 F1 cars. I don't know which one's better. Yeah, I really don't know which one's better. Alright, so let's give them a time to load in. Alright. Alright, they're still loading in. Here we have... So, some of these are in sections. The first line here are the Bugattis. As you can see, this one is the one that I bought, the Adder. Then we have the Nero Custom. It's a pretty nice looking car, although I wish... I was thinking of buying another Nero just to keep it plain. Because this one is the custom version. And I just want... Honestly, the original version is not that bad either. It's pretty cool looking. It's more slimmer. It doesn't have like these edges. The spoiler on the back. The spoiler rises on the original Nero. Then here you have the Thrax, which when it came out as a Bugatti, I think it was the fastest Bugatti out of all of them. Then we have the C-Type. This is the one that I bought. The other one over there is probably Casino one. Now, Trojans, I think they're supposed to be McLarens. So here we have the T20, badass of a vehicle when it came out during the Ill-Gotten Gangs Part 2, I think. When it came out, definitely one of the fastest cars. One of the most nice looking, but definitely one of the most expensive at 2.2, I think, mil. Here we have the Emirates, which is another car that's actually sort of used in races now. Although I don't really see too many people using it, it is still up there among a good racing car. The GTB, cheap. If you want a very cheap car that's at least okay, good looking, not that fast, but you know it's not too slow where it can't keep up. The GTB is like the one for you. It's surprisingly very cheap. Now I think starts the Ferraris. So up, first one is the Turismo R. Garbage car. It's slow. It doesn't handle that well. Uh, and you do have to cut it some slack because it's among one of the... Actually, I think it's one of the cars that originally released with this game. But yeah, it's... This car is old. And not good. Here you have the X80 Proto when this car came out. It was expensive, nice looking, pretty good. Everyone wanted it. And now it's forgotten. You probably will not see anybody use an X80 Proto anymore in races. They'll mostly use either the Amherst, the the um the Krieger, and I think that's about it. Maybe the Tesseract, which we'll be seeing later. Here we have the Vision, or the Vision. I like to say Vision, because, Grady I think is Ferrari, which is Italian, so, gotta stick with the accent. Vision. Expensive car. Good looking. Funny name. And overall, a good car. Not for racing, not for being fast, but a good looking car overall. See, like, the type that I am, I'm not really into the racing aspect of this game. I mostly just like the cars just to drive them around and that look good. But obviously, I do have some racing cars. But oh, that's what's one of the cars that's missing. A Dominator in the other garage. I'm missing a Dominator and I have no idea where that went. So continuing with the Ferraris, here we have the Furia, which it's a mediocre car. I mean, when it came out, it was sort of expensive, but there were better cars when it came out. So overall, I mean, you could buy it if you want to. You'll probably regret it if you're like tight on money. The Turismo Classic, see, whereas the Turismo R I don't like, the Turismo Classic I do like. Um, as I said, I pretty much like all the classics in this game. And yeah, I just like this car overall. Now we're getting into the Pegasis, which are Lamborghinis. Here is the Tesseract, which the reason why it is probably still used to this day, and I don't think they have patched it yet, in races. There is a mechanic that if it's on the settings, which is called catch up, uh, which basically which slows down the car in first place to allow other players who are in second or third to catch up, to make it fair. The Tesseract, though, I think is affected the least amount by catch up. So it won't really slow down that much compared to other cars. The Toros, oof, honestly, I think it's cheap. Uh, Good SUV, although it used to have a weird. No, I think it was the Robo GTS, which used to have a glitch. But overall, it's a pretty good car. Uh, would buy if you have extra money to spend. The Zentorno, when this car came out, dude, this used to be an icon. It probably still is. I mean, it's just cool looking. Although I think it did have a weird modeling issue where it was asymmetrical, which means one side I think was not the same as the other. But I think they did fix that eventually. What's back here? Oh, the Zarusso, I think actually. Honestly, even though many people don't really like this car, because it's on the expensive side, but overall I think it's a nice car, in my opinion. I like it. Um, yeah, like if you have money to spend, the Zarusso is one of them. I like this car. Here we have a Torero. This is not a classic, and I don't know. I don't really like this car that much. It's sort of a meh. The Reaper, okay. Ignoring the performance issues, this car looks great. It's on the expensive side, but it's a really damn good car. Honestly, I like it. I like this car a lot. Yeah, I do like this car. Ah, the Infernus Classic. This car I do like. Uh, I think out of all the Lamborghinis, besides the next one, I would probably cruise around this one the most. And then we have the Tempesta. If you're looking for a Lamborghini that screams the word Lamborghini, the Tempesta is definitely one of them. Plain Tempesta without the accessories here and there legitimately looks like how you would think of a Lamborghini would look. I think the cars in the fourth one are sort of just a jumble mess. I'm not actually sure if I have anything good down there. Although I think I do have 3 cars down there that are sort of a significant value. Not because they're good looking or expensive or good cars. Never mind, what do I have down here? Wait, so where did those other cars go? Okay. I didn't even know I had these cars. Okay. Um, this car, which I think it's electric. Yeah, it's electric. Okay. So you can see, modeled after Bumblebee. I gotta pay tax as well. The Greenwood. You're one of the newer cars, I think. No, wait, I think you're in here. Yeah, Criminal Enterprise. Yeah, you're actually one of the newer ones. Wow, okay. Um, I think most of these I don't have any experience driving. Uh, the LM87 similar to the S80RR. Oh, no, I remember you. Uh, the Corsita. Uh, this is a nice looking car. I honestly like this car. It's good looking. It's decently fast. And yeah, if you want to like show off, definitely one of the best cars to get. Oh, the Torero XO. I know I was missing one. The Torero up there, the one that I said I don't really like driving it around, it was all gold. I was like, I'm pretty sure this has another version. I'm not sure if it's a classic or something else, but it's this one. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's a it's a massive improvement over the normal one, but overall it's pretty good. Okay, this car, waste of money, not because it's a terrible performance car that looks bad. It's because for its price, which is in the 2 mils, I think. Yeah, 2.1. It's not worth it. It really isn't. You could probably find. I'm pretty sure you would be better off buying this in Torno than this. What are you? This, I think, when I left, the reason why it's this color is because I wanted it to at least resemble the colors of Mr. Beast. I completely forgot I had this car. Most of these cars I forgot I had. What are you? Oh, you're a ruiner. I don't have experience driving this car either. Most of these cars, apart from the Corsita, I don't really have experience driving since I think I left right after the Criminal Enterprise pack came out. So I think that's it for this garage. We'll probably be going to... Ah, there is one garage that is made for jokes. Yeah, as you can see right there, textures aren't loading in too well. Ever since the Criminal Enterprises update, textures just don't load in fast on the PS4. I'm not sure because the hardware is getting old that where it can't support this much. Or it's my PS4. And it probably is my PS4 since it's getting old. Oh, I'm passing it. Yeah, but out of all of them, I would prefer the Corsita. I know it's not pronounced Corsita, since I think it's an A in the beginning. Corsita, I think that's actually pronounced. God damn it. I'm gonna get back to getting used to driving. I'm not sure if you guys are ready for this garage. This garage has cars. It literally has cars that will explode you. Ignore the Scooby-Doo van in the back. So yeah, we'll start off with the Scramjet. It's a nice car. Really fun to drive around, although it's annoying when you land in the body of water. What are you? Okay. Most of these cars are only bought in just because they have this livery or this style of livery. That is literally it. I have never driven these cars around. But yeah, most of these are here because they have this type of livery. Apart from this one, the Jugular, this one I have driven a decent amount of times. But you know, they all have the, you know, you can see they have the specific theme. And here you have a Scooby-Doo van. A waste of money. I only got it because I do have money to spare. Ah, I forgot about the casino. But yeah, we have a Scooby-Doo van here among all. Next we have the house up there. I'll probably be ignoring that. Let's see, is it this road? Yes, it is. Now I think this garage up here has more mundane cars. They're not expensive, they're not cheap, they're not good looking, but they're not ugly looking. If I remember, I think the FMJ used to be here, but now I moved it to the CEO garage. Damn, almost an hour, and I'm just showing the vehicles. I still have yet to like show my hangar, my facility, my yacht. Anyways, the GP1, another vehicle, useless to get at this point since I already have all the other cars. But I just got it because I wanted more. The Osiris is another car. It's old. It's on the expensive side, I think. Nothing too special about it. Ooh, okay. The 811. One of the fastest supercars, I think. I think it's a supercar. And overall, probably the best car you could probably get. Uh, that I think it's cheap as well. The Locusts don't like it because you can't put a roof on it. Ah, okay. The Tygon. I think this car would have gotten a lot more love if it wasn't because it came out during the summer update DLC, which is a really... It's just a DLC that came out of nowhere. Let's see, the GP700W. This car only got it because it's just... It's weaponized, I think. It's one of the few cars early on that's weaponized. Oh, here's the Dominator. Okay, never mind, I do have it, but it's just here. Supposedly, this car is fast. That's all I'll say. The Flash GT also got it just because I just wanted another car. I wanted to fill up this garage. Ignore this vehicle. This is this really doesn't deserve to be here. But here we have the Roosevelt Valor, which I think it's a Valentine's vehicle. It came out during the Valentine's special part 2. I know there's two cars that look exactly the same. We'll be taking this one and going to the casino. Yeah, pretty much almost an hour long. Just showing off vehicles. I have a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of vehicles. That's the problem wouldn't be that I have too many. It's that I have 162 days played on this game, which I think roughly translates to. I could probably just put it. Hold on. So I think it's 265 or 62, which roughly translates to around 3,888 hours. Yeah, I never had a life. They're fine. Nobody got hurt. Now, what you might see here might seem like murder, but believe me, it's tradition. It's tradition. Don't be panicked. I promise you, people do this. I wonder. Hold on, you guys can go into a blue screen right now. Okay, never mind.
Car is available to win. Stop by and have a try.
Oh,
At the
it's
Lucky
the
Wheel.
crap. What's it? The CS1. I'm gonna see if I win it. Right for his family. Yeah, he's notoriously for getting killed a lot. But it's alright, he'll respawn.
A reminder to our VIP members. Take advantage of the luxury
Alright, you know, I got you, it's not bad.
helicopter services.
Not bad. Now we'll go over to the penthouse garage, since that's where I have other. And by the time I come out, you should be good. Uh-oh, stream is lagging, I think. Oh, never mind. I think it was, though. Let's see, what do I have here? I think I did move some cars, so I shouldn't have that many. The PR4, which is another F1, one of the first ones to come out too. The 6x6, it's a good vehicle, especially for snow season. Great suspension on it too. The Rancher, it's another car I just got for no reason. Okay, I think, never mind. The Night Shark, one of the most overused vehicles if you literally want to avoid being blown up by oppressors, or nowadays it's going to be the Luxos since the oppressor got nerfed. This vehicle is the one. As a matter of fact, when the oppressor used to be overpowered, this was the go-to card because this could actually survive all the missiles from the oppressor Mark II. It could survive 20. Here we have the one that completely outclassed the Stromberg in terms of underwater capability, missiles, and the fact that it has a rocket boost. The Stormbridge does not. The Swinger. I don't know what to say about this car. I just got it. Actually, no, I think I won it from the wheel, and I just left it here. The Dukes. I got it because I think most people do have a Duke in their garage. And then the Jester. The old Jester. It's cheap, it's slow, it's not fast. But it's an okay car to cruise around. We'll be taking the this car here. Now, I don't. The bunker doesn't really allow you to store anything. So we'll be going over. Gotta make sure I'm not missing anything. These two are warehouses. This garage may have some stuff, or nothing at all. Actually, as a matter of fact, I need to go to the hangar because those vehicles don't count. Ah, I forgot to check if the guy respawned. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, you don't see the Stormbridge doing this. I was going too fast, too furious to jump. Now, the reason I'm going here and not directly to the hangar is because I kind of want to call in the vehicle. Because I don't want to drive all the way over there. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it spawns right here-ish. Maybe a bit more up ahead. We'll call in... Starting, why not? Actually, I think it might spawn a bit more up ahead. Considering that an arcade is... Never mind, it's all the way back here. I was trying to use... I know there's an arcade around here. Location. And I know usually you go down to the sewers... And there should be a spawning location for aircrafts. I just thought that it was a bit more up ahead. Anyways, here we have the most adorable looking plane you'll ever see in your life. The Starling. Now, this plane by itself actually does not have enough power to take off. Which is why it comes equipped with a rocket boost. Definitely one of the most funnest planes to use. They're not meant to throw flares. I think if you were to let this plane to fly like this for a long time, I think eventually it will start to go down because it does not have enough power to keep itself in the air. See, that's the problem. This plane is going to be a pain in the ass to land. Alright, so to avoid the mechanics of the game helping me, I'm going to be landing it sort of far from the entrance. Most likely I will die. Considering this plane is always a crash. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I think the Alpha Z1 is horrible to land. And I had to land far away. I don't have the Alpha Z1 because even though it's a fast plane, it's expensive and terrible to land. Because the wheels are sort of like really close to the body of the plane, so you kind of have to force your plane to like crash down in order for the wheels to touch. It's horrible. It's atrocious. Fun plane though, but horrible. Now these are not all the planes that I have. Some of them are in storage because I can't fit them all here. But we'll start with the Bestra. They don't pop up. Fuck. Doesn't matter. I think I know all the planes. Bestra, it's a non-weaponized jet. That's all I can say about it. The Molotov. As a matter of fact, I think I could give some cool backstories to some of these planes of what they are in real life. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Molotov is a Russian jet. And I think it has one of the fastest missiles in the game. I really can't really confirm that, considering that it's hard to judge a missile speed when you're traveling in a jet. The Cuba, I think it's actually Cuba plane. You get this for free, and it's shit. Ooh, one of my favorite planes, the Sea Breeze. This plane is amphibious, which means you can land it on water. As a matter of fact, I'll probably be showing you how hard you can actually slam yourself into the water and still not destroy the jet. The Hydra, one of the most infamous plane. It's good and bad, but not for the reasons you think. It's good because overall it's a great jet, but it's horrible because of how many times you're gonna find griefers using this jet. At the time when the heist update came out, which I think was in 2014 or 15, there was absolutely nothing that can compete with the Hydra because even though it was 3 million, I think it's 3 million, not everyone could buy one, and the ones that did basically ruled the lobbies. The only other jet that could compare to the Hydra at the time was the laser back there, but you couldn't buy the laser until like I think GTA Online launched 1 month after GTA was released, and Smuggler's Run came out in 2017. So, not like 7 years later, you could buy the laser, which is the first jet in the game. The only way you can find the laser is through the military base. But yeah, literally nothing could compete to the Hydra back then. Hey, the B-11. My favorite plane, if it wasn't for one small little issue with it. But overall, I do like this plane. It's cool, it's great. Even though the explosive cannons, I think, are weaker than the Hydras, and it's slower fire rate, I still like it. It's great for dogfights. Now, the one issue that it does have is that for some reason, out of all the other jets, this has 30 missiles, I think. Which means that this could run out of missiles, and that's the one thing I despise about this plane. But overall, it's a cool jet. You know, you over there, you have the starting, not bad. The laser, okay. If you have a hangar in the military base, there's no reason for you to get the laser. Absolutely no reason. This jet is $6.5 million. It's a complete waste. You're getting robbed at that point. It's, I think it's 6.5. If you have a hangar in the military base, do not buy the laser. Yeah, 6.5. It is absolutely not worth it, and you'll regret it the moment you buy it. Because that's a lot of money down for a jet that has less abilities than the Hydra over there, which is like 3 million. Now for storage, I do have the helicopter, so I'll be bringing those out. Storage, Starling. Pyro will also be bringing out the Pyro as well. Can it fit there? Oh my god, yeah, I'm surprised it could fit. Starling. We won't be bringing out the Luxury since it's just a private jet. It's not really special. You could find one at the airport. Literally, you could just take it. Oh wait, that's okay. Yeah. So Hydra, Cargo Bob. Cargo Bob again. We won't show it. The volatile, the ROs 86, and the Bambushka. We'll probably be showing those last, considering that those are huge planes. The Tula, and then the Rogue. Alright, F100. The fuck is that? Oh, that was the first thing I was like, is that damaged? How? Oh, my bad. Pyro? F-100 is a cool helicopter, very armored. The cannon on the bottom is slightly weaker than the Valkyries, but it's still effective. Although you do need another person to activate it. But overall, unlike the Valkyrie, you could just have one person in this and it will be completely effective. It has missiles, barrage missiles, which sort of hard to use since they just, send a barrage of missiles in in the direction you're facing. They don't lock on, so it's mostly good for ground targets. Pyro, I think it's the fastest jet out of all, except for the. No, that's what it's got. Except for the Starling with its boost, but overall, I think the Pyro is the fastest jet. I think. The Akula, or the Acula. Akula, I like to say Akula because it's funnier. I think it's the. No, because there's other aircrafts that have stealth mode. You just don't really get to see them. Yeah, Akula is the only. Actually, no, it's not the only one either. It's one of the two helicopters that has stealth mode that you can activate and deactivate at will. With its stealth mode, you can't be seen on the radar, and it even interferes with the next, not the next, it interferes with the cops mechanic. So let's say you have a 3-star wanted level. If you use the Akula, I think it'll knock it down to a 2-star. I think if you have a 5-star, it might knock it down to a 3-star or a 2-star. The Tula is another amphibious vehicle, although not as great as the Sea Breeze, which I did get rid of it. Yeah, fuck. You need at least like 2 people for this to be effective, to be honest. It's a unique plane, but also I think it could like turn into a helicopter. These things turn up to like a hover mode. But overall, it's a cool plane, cool concept. Don't like it. And I think that's it for the big vehicles, the big ones. So here, actually, let's move to the back over here. The Bambushka. Before it's nerfed, this used to be one of the best planes of all time. Now it's just a complete waste of money. The real reason why it was so overpowered back then is because you were able to put vehicles in the back and have all the attachments on this thing. I'm talking like the weapons. I think I do have the weapons on it. The Jado thrust, which is like just extra boost for when taking off. Engine upgrade, and I think armor upgrade, and I think some other stuff. And you were still able to put vehicles in the back. Not big vehicles, but you were still able to put vehicles. And the real reason why Rockstar nerfed the Bambushka is because so many people were using it to transport supplies and sell goods in lobbies. The real reason why Rockstar fixed this plane or nerfed it is because it helped grinders grind easier. And the real reason they nerfed it is because obviously they're losing out on shark card sales, which I will never forgive them for. Nerfing a fun plane just because it's interfering with your shark card sales. Yes, it's source. Now we have the volatile, which if I could find it, there it is. Boom, the volatile. Another waste of money. Now, unlike the Babushka, where you could put vehicles in the back, but you had to get rid of some of the attachments and stuff. The volatile is actually completely useless. The weapons on it are not good. They're not explosive even. Garbage. It's okay fast, and even though it's a huge plane, I think it dies to one missile. So yeah, like overall, I think the volatile is even a bigger waste of money. But this plane is the biggest plane too. It takes up all the hangar spaces, which is a really wow factor. Now this plane, I am pretty sure it's still glitched to this day, and I kind of want to show you it, but I also want to show you the sea breeze. So I'll probably be showing the sea breeze first and then this plane, because at least with the sea breeze I can land it and then go back in. With this shit, I have no hope of landing it and somehow getting out alive. Okay, now we'll be taking the sea breeze out for a spin, and then we'll be coming back in here with the that plane. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think some of these sounds are way too loud. Or just give me that my headset volume is high. Now the sea breeze is my favorite because even though it could be weaponized, I don't prefer it to be weaponized. Because I think if you do weaponize it, you can't go into passive mode with it. But without the weapons, like, you could. So we'll be seeing how durable this plane is. Yep. Just as I remember, you can drive it at full force into the ocean. Make sure you don't flip over though. And you'll be good. Yep, you can even land it. It's a great plane. Would buy, considering that some resupply missions and sell missions do take place over the water. I gotta actually replace on, but turn it off. So now we'll just be going over the other plane, the glitched one. And I'm not sure if it's because it's an intentional feature on the plane, but I just find it weird. I should spawn at the back, so I should be close to the panel over here. Let's see. This plane's huge, so like. Also, this plane is low to the ground, so it forces my character to like become shorter. Now, if I remember correctly, when this plane first came out, it was even more glitched, considering that even though I think it's like a two-seater, surprisingly for the size of this plane, I think it's a two-seater. you couldn't get anybody else to get on it. I forgot to mention, the only other feature, okay, most all planes can drop bombs. The other feature of this plane is that at a certain altitude, you will go into stealth mode. Hold on, yeah, there you go. If you see on the map, my icon is blinking, which means I'm in stealth mode, which means I'm invisible on the radar to everybody else. This plane turns extremely slow. And yeah, that's the other thing. This plane can somehow really do sharp turns. Now, I don't really know how you get it to activate, but I think if I do this, that's not. Okay, right there, it kind of did it. Ah, there we go. Okay, I think it might be an intentional design. Because the way like it turns, it's just weird. No, I think it actually turns weird when you do this. Oh yeah, okay. See, that's weird right there. Hold on, I think it's when you nosedive and then you turn either left or right while holding the R1 or L1. So hold on, we'll see, hold on. And then if I do this and then boom, see? Yeah, I've always found that weird. I don't know why. It's very weird. This plane's absolutely very weird. Ready and boom. I've always found it weird. So I think it actually might be intentional because it only happens when I either press R1 or R1 or it just could legitimately be a glitch with the way how the plane turns. Apart from that, I think that's... I forgot about the facility. We'll just teleport there. Because why not? The plane will be fine, I think. We'll just stop being... Just stop being an MC, because... And no, it is not fine. I heard the explosion. My poor plane is gone. I'm guessing because it's not a normal vehicle. I think they didn't teleport it here. Usually with other like ground vehicles, you could it teleports them along. Very nice. We have the Avenger over there. It's all right. Good for weaponizing some vehicles. Great for going AFK. All right. I'm gonna get real political right here. Uh, the Sugar Bob. Absolutely another huge waste of money. Do not get it. It's horrible. It's slow. Its turning is actually delayed, so when you actually want to turn left, you have to wait like a small frame before it actually starts turning left. So yeah, it's very weird to drive, very uncomfortable. Also, you need two people to pilot this shit. Uh, the missiles on it are garbage. They sure you could take down some planes with it, but it's garbage, trash. Don't get it. It's like 3 million. Don't get it. It's horrible. Alright, here we have the DR1, another F1 car. Don't really know how much about it. Now this car right here, the Mamba. It may look familiar if you know a certain music video. Now, I tried to completely base this car off of the The car that it appears in Payphone by Maroon 5. The car that the Adam Levine steals in that movie, holy crap, song. Uh, yeah, this is supposed to be that car. It might not be completely similar because this is GTA. It's a parody version of that car. It's not really supposed to be the car. That's why it's not called like whatever the hell it's called in real life. Ah, my Patriot Stretch. Patriot Stretch. Pretty much a limousine. I wanted one. Why not? Some of these cars, I actually mostly bought them for roleplay, but mostly just to like just roll around in cool vehicles. Technical custom, really can't say too much about this. You need 2 people. It's okay. It could be better. The Oppressor Mark 1. I have not showed my oppressors yet. I have 2 Oppressors Mark 2. One with cannons, one with missiles. I know, waste of money. But, I mean, it's me. I've made terrible financial decisions in the past, and I'll continue making them in the future. The Kinjali tank, probably one of the best tanks. Also, the fact that it has a machine gun on top, and 2 grenade launchers on the side, which means this thing can be fully operated with 4 people. The main driver will control the cannon. The driver on the side will control the machine gun on top. And then on the back side over here, 2 people will get in and control the nuke tubes on the side. It is way better than the original tank, the Ren tank. And it's more durable too. Also, its cannon sound is pretty fun. The Issy Classic. I don't know what else to say. I forgot about the Arena War vehicles. Fuck. And I have some vehicles in there too. Fuck. Here we have another 811. This is a Casino 1 vehicle. Don't care too much about it. But now I gotta quickly go over to the Arena War. I completely forgot I had cars in there. I won't be taking the jetpack, but yes, I have one. There it is. It's cool. It's funny looking. I'll most likely be taking the Avenger. Oh, but yeah, I completely forgot about... Damn, this... Okay, I did not expect this to be an hour and 20 minutes long, I think. Almost about to be 30 minutes long. And this is just me showing off my vehicles. I have more than an hour's worth of vehicles. And I probably have some other vehicles scattered around the map, I just don't know where they are. Probably those 2 garages that don't check. Bunker right there, MLC's in there, don't care too much about that. The MLC, it's no longer my main operational center, that's actually the Terabyte, where I do all my weapon modifications. In the meantime, we could probably pass by the yacht. And yes, of course, it's the most expensive model of the yacht with all the customizations on it. But yeah, if you are tight on money and you want to buy a yacht, don't buy it. Another huge waste of time. The only reason it could probably serve any usefulness is as a base in the water, and you could probably spawn there as well. But overall, it's just a thing to have if you're rich. Arena Wars should be by the stadium. I don't know what's up there. Something just popped up. This plane is durable, so it should be good. Yeah, okay. I like it when they do that. It's kind of hard to show you that animation, but You just gotta get off, sort of when your aircraft vehicle is still in the air just a little bit, and your character will just jump off even though they're like already near the ground. It's really fun. So much fun. Alright, this should be the last garage, I think. Well, the last place for the garages. Here we have a... I think in real life, this would be just called a Beetle car. Didn't do too much with it, as you can see, the same color. Oh, the Revolter. I remember I used to have this vehicle for free. But then I sold it, and then I rebought it at full price for some reason. Yeah, it's just a cool vehicle to roll around. Not fast, nothing special about it. Oh, okay. Alright. The GTO is a very unique vehicle in that theoretically it is the absolute fastest car. Apart from the rocket boosted cars, we don't count those. It is actually the absolutely fastest car in the game. Mainly because of its mechanic for curve boosting. All cars in this game gain a slight boost when going over curves. For some reason though, the GTO just gets a major boost. So even though I think the Pariah is still considered the fastest car on a straight line, if there are curves within that set line, the GTO would absolutely destroy the Pariah. If we have this, I think I won this, and I just painted it, and I just left it there. Ah, okay. Here we have the Sasquatch, I think that's what you call it, right? Future Shock. Sasquatch. Yeah. Monster truck with a wedge, machine guns, which I don't think they're machine guns. I think they're like noob tube launchers, with boost and jump boost. The Scarab tank again. I think it has boost as well, jump boost, and I think a weapon that is not that great, but it has a weapon. Oh, the Sanctus. Okay, another Halloween vehicle, probably one of my favorite ones. To pretend to be Ghost Rider. But yeah, overall, it's a nice, it's a nice bike. The Dominator, the Future Shock Dominator. This is not technically an Arena War vehicle like those vehicles right there, so those are unique. This is just a Dominator that has been outfitted with Arena War stuff. So it's just for looks. I think the wedge in the front doesn't work as well as the wedge over there. But overall, it's an okay car. Alright, this is historical. Because this is the main car everybody uses for card duplication glitches. In almost every single card duplication glitch video you will ever see, they will most likely be using the Future Shock Issy. So yeah, that's why it is historical, and that's why it sits here. Now I think in order to move, I need to go to this. So now we now go to basement level 1. But the Issy Classic over there, not the Issy Classic, the Future Issy, the Future Shock Issy is historical because of its significance to card duplication glitches. Now there's not much here, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. Rockstar at one point broke the normal Kuruma. It was actually so broken that it was better than its armored version. At one point, the regular Kuruma had bulletproof windows, and that was just a pure glitch. So if you bought a Kuruma, you didn't have to do anything, it would just come armored for some reason. Now, the reason why I would say it was better than the normal Kuruma, than the armored Kuruma, even though it's already bulletproof, is that with the armor chroma at certain angles, no matter which gun you have, you could hit someone. You could kill the driver at a certain angle. With this, there was no angles. The only thing that could penetrate their windows were FMJ rounds, which I do have. Here we have the first oppressor. Actually, the second one. This is the second one I've bought. I have no idea where the other one is. It's probably in the terabyte. This one just has the cannons. So yeah, I have two oppressors Mark II. BF Raptor, I think I also won this from the casino, I think, or got it for free somehow, or bought it, either one. It's a funny looking vehicle to drive around. The Winky is one of those generic vehicles. Only bought it because it was part of the update, Cayo Perico update. Uh, um, the go-kart, I know there's two, this is the modern one. It's just fun to drive around. I mean, I think it actually breaks your arm when you try to do the middle finger. It's either this one or the other one. I think it might be this one though. And then we have this, which is fun. Now I think in second level I should have the retro version, which is just the first go kart. Uh, yeah. So you have the retro version, the classic, not the retro. It's just classic. Nothing special about it. Then we have the Insurgent, which before the Night Shark, this was the go-to vehicle for armored. Uh, it could still tank a lot of missiles. Yeah. I have two Winkies. Okay, this one I think I won from the casino. I think. Because the other one's customized. This one's not. I'm not sure when I got two Winkies. Oh, the RSX. I should move the RSX out of here. It's a nice looking Ferrari. It is. Yeah, it's a Ferrari. Uh, it's a good car. Sort of on the expensive side, but it's a good car. Armor Chroma, you probably already know, one of the most infamous armored vehicles out there, especially good against bullets, garbage against explosives, and it can be blown up by an explosive round in 3 shots, I think. The Manchester Scout, only got it because it was part of the update of the Cayo Perico. That's it. Again, I think I also bought this because it was a part of the Cayo Perico update. And you're just the biggest disappointment in human history. The amount of possibilities we had with this vehicle was infinite. You could, like, this car is, it's just for looks. There's, you can do nothing with this car. It's literally just for looks. You know, people thought you could probably were able to like to tow cars around this, or maybe, you know, a portable stunt jump. No, you can't do nothing with this car at all. And it's expensive. I think it's like in the mills, in the millions. And you can't do shit with it. But anyways, I think that's all the vehicles apart from maybe a few ones that are scattered around. Like I might have one here, maybe one over here. I don't know. I think this one doesn't have anything, so I moved out of it. I moved everything out of there. But apart from that, I think that's it. I think there's no car in here as well. I did used to have a muscle car in there, but it's gone. So yeah, literally 100 minutes worth of me going over most of my cars. I did not expect it to be this long. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. The next stream will most likely be probably tomorrow. Damn. Alright. So yeah. Either that or on Monday. It might be Monday. Anyways, I have a free day off tomorrow. I'm not coming to school. And there's nothing you could do about it.